You guys asked for it and we made it. The Trim Shim is a stackable shimming system that will work with any base plate on the market. It's stackable in 1 degree increments for up to 3 degrees of adjustment. This gives you the ability to trim out the angle between your fuselage and the board for pumping, for riding the surf, wake foiling, or kite foiling. Sometimes when you mount a board or install a tuttle, the angle is wrong for the sport you're doing or the activity you're doing. I know a lot of people who are trying to pump off the dock. Changing this angle will help immensely with being able to pump a surf foil from a static position. So we're going to install some of these just to show you how they work. You can stack them up. They index together using those 2 index holes, and then the slots for the mounting goes all the way through to your tracks. This is our GoFoil adapter. I'm going to set on top. You want to make sure that the high side of the shim has the mounting bolt all the way up against the edge of that slot so it doesn't slide out. We recommend only using the wizardhat hardware. The wizardhat hardware is special because the bolt going up can articulate forward and aft. So even if you have an angle set on your base plate, it will still have 100% contact with the inside of your track. Another great feature of the wizardhat hardware is it's really easy to stick inside the tracks, and it's really easy to install on mounting base plates or trim shims where they have a drop-in slot. You can just line it right up in the slot versus trying to search for that T-nut in the track. So like I said earlier, it's important that the high side of the track right here has the wizardhat hardware all the way up against the edge of that slot so that these shims can't slide out on that side. You know, they kind of want to squeeze out on the high side. If they're up against the edge of that slot, they can't do that. So you always mount the base plate as far forward as you can with your mounting bolts all the way at the edge of the thickest end slot. When we decided to make the trim shim, we started experimenting with different angles. We started out with kind of large angles. And it turns out even a small angle between the base plate and the board makes a huge difference with the performance on the foil. So having a 1 degree increment with up to 3 degrees of adjustment makes a huge difference. And honestly, anything more than 3 degrees is really severe. You know, if you're pumping off the dock or something, going to 3 degrees will make a big difference. But if you're going to be surf foiling, kite foiling, or wind foiling, even a 1 to 2 degree increment is probably all that's needed. So what comes in the kit? You're going to get a couple of shims that index together with up to 3 degrees. You're going to get a ratchet wrench for 15 millimeters, and you're going to get 4 sets of wizardhat hardware along with a decal. This is the same installation, just on a normal tracked board. So we're going to put the liquid force base plate onto the shim system and install it in the track using the wizardhat hardware. Wizardhat's really easy to line up because the bolt goes up through the base plate, so all you have to do is put the cone nut on it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and it was helpful. If you have questions about the wizardhat hardware or trim shim system, feel free to call or email us or check us out online, FoilMount.com. Thanks for watching.